Hi everyone, my name is Vivian. To start with something that I learned about innovation that I didn't know before. So I learned from the video entitled What is the UCA? And I learned that innovation is actually a very detailed process and many people experience common experience and stages with it. So volatility, uncertainty, complexity, and ambiguity. So not knowing what the future holds can be a challenge in innovation, but being able to predict issues coming forth and creating solutions to them is what drives innovation. So how is innovation different from invention? So I learned from the Canvas modules that inventions is actually just the idea, the solution to a problem, and then innovation is actually once that idea is put into motion to then be commercialized, to sell to the public and being able to earn the benefits from your creation. So how does creativity connect entrepreneurship and innovation? So creativity is what drives those new ideas, the new solutions to the problems, and thus creates innovation to be sold. And then also entrepreneurship, creativity inspires people to create businesses based off of those ideas. Why is innovation important to society, companies, or organizations? So I believe that innovation is what the economy revolves around, and so once an innovation is in motion, once an invention is commercialized, we have a new solution to a human-centered problem being sold and presented to the public to then solve the issues of daily lives of people. Not only that, but it creates businesses and companies based off that innovation and thus creating jobs, so circling back to benefiting society. So 2 examples of how innovation is important to society, companies, and organizations. One specific example I have experienced was cars. So I recently just got a new car, and I was amazed by the new features and how problem solving they were. So for example, like adaptive cruise control being able to adjust the distance between you and the car in front of you. That is such like a useful feature to have, because it's very common for rear end accidents to occur and so on and so forth. So being able to be very hands-off but have the car handle that issue for you is really helpful. And also lane keep assist I found was very interesting and also very helpful, because in the mornings we drive to work, we drive to school, sometimes we get a little bit sleepy and our hand kind of takes off the wheel a little bit. Having our car drift into the other lane, the lane keep assist jerks us back into place gently so that we'll be able to stay in our lane and prevent any accidents from happening. So I feel like those innovations are human-centered, but also are great ways to be able to adapt to our complex and dynamic environment, and also being able to sell that and increase business from those new innovations. Another example, I would say very simply, oat milk. A lot of people are lactose intolerant, so being able to have that creativity to make a replacement for that solve the issue of lactose intolerance is very creative and innovative, and many people are buying that product. So the two common approaches to innovation I learned from Vistage.com. One is incremental. So incremental is building off an already existing invention or innovation and making it better. So an example of that would be the car example that I just mentioned. Back in the day, cars didn't have that, but now that we are adapting to our environment and realizing that, we have the capabilities to, technologically to solve these problems, we are now implementing those innovations. Another example or another approach to innovation is radical. So that's just like a whole breakthrough, a whole new invention that was never done before. An example of that would be the light bulb, Thomas Jefferson. We didn't have electricity before, but now we do. So that concludes the assignment. Thank you so much.